Hey, what's up, you guys? Century Productions here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Marvel Legends Infinite series Superior Spider-Man figure. So here we got Superior Spider-Man. He's been in the comics for a second now. Forgive me, I've only read like the first 6 or 7 issues of this run, but it's really interesting. A very different take on Spider-Man. I think if you guys jump into it, I think you'll really enjoy it. I'm glad we got this figure so early on. I don't know if you guys know this, but when Hasbro comes up with the idea of which figure they want, it takes around a year for it to, be produced and distributed and people to buy it. It takes a long time, so I'm surprised they came out with this so fast. So this guy is in the Marvel Legends Infinite series. They just came out with that new packaging with the cap line as well. Looks really nice. I really like I'm really digging the new packaging, and they're still doing the Build-A-Figures, which is always a must in my opinion. This guy comes from the Green Goblin Build-A-Figure line, and he comes with the right leg. And this is the cap one. You can't build the, Mandroid armor. You have to wait for the second series to come out, but Spider-Man came out with all the figures, so you can build the Green Goblin Build-A-Figure if you like to. Some of the other figures from the wave are the Carnage, and the running change for that's going to be Toxin. Then we got Movie Spider-Man, which is a really good figure. I actually got him right here. I'll probably review him next. Really great figure. The next one would be Ultimate Beetle, and the running change for that's going to be Boomerang. And then, of course, Black Cat, which is super sexy. Don't worry, I'll get to that review. Just gotta have my time with her first. And the running change for Black Cat's going to be Spider-Girl. Who knows if we ever see those variants? I mean, starting from Marvel Legends Wave 3 all the way up to Wave 5, we've still yet to see any of the variants from either of those waves, minus a few, which really sucks. I mean, I don't understand why Hasbro would put it out there that we're going to be getting some newer figures, and then they just never release them. I mean, you can't... It's just so weird that a toy company would do it. It's just so strange. So, I just want to discuss a couple things real quick. As far as the lines on the mask, I'm on a bunch of different forums. I'm on /toy. I'm on Toy Arc. I mean, there's a bunch of different forums you guys can go to if you want to get your frustrations out on a certain figure. And I heard a lot of controversy surrounding the lines on his face. A lot of people are saying that the lines need to be symmetrical, like the movie Spider-Man right here. You can see the lines on his mask are all symmetrical. They're all equal, all line up perfectly. And this one, it's a little bit different. If you guys have read the comics, you can see there's a couple pictures where the lines are a little bit different. They aren't really even with each other. So I believe this is exactly what they were going for, kind of like a Haggard type of Spider-Man layout as far as the pattern goes. I think it's just kind of funny. It is actually in the comic, and all the figures seem to be produced this way. So I believe that's what was intended. I heard a lot of people arguing over this, and a lot of name calling going around. It was just really good entertainment. But yeah, I believe the mask is supposed to be like that for you people that, well, not you people, but you guys that have that problem. So yeah, really nice looking figure, lots of articulation. It's just like a Spider-Man figure should be. He's got some really long legs. You can get him in some really awesome positions, and I think just overall it's a really nice figure. I'm really glad they reintroduced these inside joints to the figures. This is so critical for a Spider-Man figure for it to have those. I mean, it's really important. Get him in some really cool poses just with those two joints right there. If I go through the articulation real quick, his head goes up and down. He's got that inside joint like I just said. He's got the bicep right there. It swivels right there, up and down, blah, 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 double hinged elbows. He's got a different set of hands. The other hands are like this type of pose. I don't have them on hand right now, but very cool. Now his hands go up and down. You can see even some of the detailing is still going on the glove right there, which is really nice. Then you go down to the diaphragm, that goes up and down, waist swivel, of course. Going to the thighs, we've got the cut joints now, no more ball joints, which is really nice. I'm really digging these new joints, which go up and down, front, back, 360 swivel, double hinged knees. Then we go down into the feet, still got the swivel, which is super important. I'm so glad that they just have those on every figure, regardless of what it is. Every figure's got them now, which is, I mean, especially for a Spider-Man, you're going to need some, like, serious pose power in order to get him in some of those crazy positions, which is good. But real quick, I just want to talk about the quality control issues. And I think that Hasbro is doing a lot better. I know last year a lot of people were having problems with some of the figures as far as the paint dripping onto other pieces of the paint and the figures coming out messed up. Remember Big Time Letdown Spider-Man? No one forget. Never forget. But I think Hasbro's been doing a lot better at that, even though they haven't really owned up to that issue in the past. I remember being at a panel a couple of years ago, them saying that quality control has nothing to do with them. You're a toy company, man. It has everything to do with you. What do you mean? If your quality control is out of hand, then how are you going to expect people to buy your products? It's just so strange. I always thought it was so strange that Hasbro never owned up to that. But regardless of them owning up to it or not, they seem to be doing a better job. And I'm happy for that, which is always really good. And, I mean, the paint applications on this figure look really nice. I mean, it's nothing dripping onto anything else. It's just, overall, it just looks really good. So you guys have seen the articulation, you've seen the sculpt, which looks really nice. I think this is a brand new, well, it's not a brand new sculpt, but as far as these inside joints go and how long the legs are, I think this is a relatively newer figure, which looks really good. So overall, I would say check out Superior Spider-Man if you guys can get a hold of them at your local Toys R Us. I believe Target also is carrying them. So you guys can check those out. You can also buy them on Big Bag Toy Store, all those good sites. Check out eBay. Blah, blah, blah. This is Century Productions. Thanks for catching my review, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
The video is over. Subscribe, damn it.